tie-dye today. This is a 100% cotton shirt. It's been soaked in a soda ash water solution for 20 minutes or more and then spun out in the washing machine till damp. The shirt's really long and it doesn't fit on the countertop that I'm working on, so I'm going to have to show you the spirals separately as opposed to spiraling it simultaneously from corner to corner. It still works, trust me. I'm going to start by pinching the corner hem of the t-shirt and doing a spiral. I'm trying to keep it as flat as possible. I'm using the palm of my hand as I spiral. I don't want the material to bunch up, so I'm going to have to help it along with my other hand. And now that I have part of the spiral done in the lower corner on the hem, I'm going to start up on the shoulder and do the same thing, and I'm going to spiral in the opposite direction, spiraling down toward the spiral that I started on the hem. And now that I have it, the shirt, where it'll fit on the countertop, I'm just going to use my palms and start spiraling the material, spiraling it towards each other and keeping it flat with my palms. And then to prevent it from bunching up, I'll have to use my fingers and finger fold it along the way. As I spiral, I'll stop the spiral when the spirals touch each other. And then what I do is then just hold them in place with one hand and work the rest of the fabric around the spiral with finger folds. Now it's time for the magic. Let's speed it up and let's add some rubber bands. Okay, here we go. This is a double spiral t-shirt, and as always, I use the natural fiber procion dyes mixed at the manufacturer specification. This one is a custom, and they want purples with a little bit of periwinkle, and I had to look up and see what periwinkle was. Periwinkle looks like this. So I thought to get periwinkle, I don't have that color, but if we look at parakeet, we're going to do some parakeet, and we're going to mix it with some wisteria, and I'm going to pour it on. But look at I think it's pretty close. We're going to water it down a little bit, and we're going to dilute it quite a bit. To about half. Clean that off. So, when we pour this, and I'm just going to pour it from the cup,
directly onto the shirt. But look, when I pour this, look how light that is. Does that look like periwinkle? Or does that look like periwinkle? That's screaming blue to me. We're gonna go with that mix. We're gonna go with that mix. Let's see. And that's a little pinky even. Okay. Thank you for the ones. Thank you for the ones. So this is the shirt. This is the shirt they want from my Etsy store, but they want it in their size. And this is what we're modeling the colors after. And so for this, we're going to be doing ultraviolet, hydrangea, sweet pea, wisteria, and then our color mix. And so I'm going to do pie pieces. And the ultraviolet is going to be our last color. So I'm going to start with the lightest color, the wisteria. And I'm going to do a big swatch on this side and a big swatch on this side because it's so pale. It just doesn't show up. And then we're going to over dye over this color. So there's our wisteria. I'm going to use the tiniest bit of sweet pea next to it. On either side. I'm going to do an over dye of that. And then on this side, I'm going to use the hydrangea and do a stripe of hydrangea all the way across because we'll be doing an over dye in that wisteria. I'm going to do on this side, I'm going to do a little on top of the wisteria. And then we're just going to do the tiniest bit of this mixture color that we did in this negative space here. And then I'm going to do a wash over the whole thing with the ultraviolet. And then we're going to turn it over. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to go across it with the wisteria. We're going to accent around it with the sweet pea. We're going to go into some of this white here around it with the hydrangea into that wisteria. And just a tiny touch over here of our mixed color. And over here, we're just accenting with that color. And then I'm going to do a wash over the whole thing with the ultraviolet. That's a lot of dye on that shirt. A lot! And then we're going to bag it. And I'll see you in 24 hours. Here we have it. We got a spiral starting from down here, meeting the spiral that started up here. And our little splash of our custom periwinkle that we also put in. That's the front, and here's the back. So we still have our little splash of our periwinkle. And then our spirals. Turned out really cool. And if you like these kind of videos, make sure that you like and subscribe. And I'll make sure that I put these videos in as hi cooks. I'll make sure I put these videos in a playlist so they're easier for you to find. And thanks for hanging out. And remember, be peaceful, be kind. Here she comes. And remember, be peaceful. Be peaceful and be kind. It's important. And we'll talk to you soon. Yeah. You happy now? Okay. You gotta get down. I love you.